All right, I'm here with the one and only Robert the Reaper Whittaker. Good to see you, mate.
Thanks
3 days away from a big fight this weekend. Paulo Costa, how are we doing?
Yeah, very well, mate. Been here for about a week now, so we set up a little home base, did some shopping, had some sessions last week, and now we were just making weight, doing media and coasting in.
It's just another day at the office at this point. You've done this a million times.
Yeah, done it a fair bit now.
I was just looking at your record. You're still only 33 years old. It seems like you've been around this sport forever now, at the highest level. This is what I was saying before. The real question is like, how's the wear and tear on the body? Because you've had a lot of wars.
Yeah, it does. Like, it adds up. Like, I don't train now like I used to train when I was 21.
Right.
But honestly, like, for the amount of experience that I have and for being 33, I still have a lot of mileage left.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to really hit my stride.
You're still a young man, but hit your stride. You're underselling yourself there. You're a former champion. You don't have to hit your stride.
Mate, my ambitions don't stop there. I have more to give.
No, for sure. And you want to be champion again.
Definitely. That's where I want to finish up, top of the food chain.
Of course. For the longest time, don't take this the wrong way, Adesanya was the champ. You were by far leaps and bounds the next guy. And even one time when I said that to you in the octagon, you're like, no, mate, I'm the most dangerous.
Yeah.
There's a few new players around these days.
There is.
You got Strickland, who was the champ. There's Drakus, there's Hamzat, there's Bo Nickel coming up. What do you make of the middleweight division?
Yeah, mate, it's fluid. It's moving a lot. There's a lot. It's rife with opportunity. You know, there's a lot of new heads up there. I've been fortunate enough to be at that highest level for so long that I've seen errors come and go, right? And it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to adjust, and I get to claim a whole bunch of new scalps.
Obviously, Drakus, he's the champ. Drakus was the last opponent. I know you said 9 times out of 10 you beat that guy. If that's the case, what do you think you did wrong?
Mate, it's too much. Too many things didn't go optimally. Too many things didn't happen the way we wanted them to happen. Yeah, you know.
It's a fight.
That's just that's just how it is. What do you do? What you do is you make adjustments. You become aware of it. You make changes. You reinforce things. You jump straight back in the horse, and here I am, another fight week.
Yeah. And against Paulo Costa.
Yep.
He's a guy that's been around for a fair while as well, although he hasn't been active. What do you think of Paulo? Because as a fighter, of course, dangerous. He's a bit of a weird guy. I like him. I think he's hilarious, but he's a bit of a weird guy.
Yeah, I don't know him personally, and fortunately enough, I'm not on the social media scene too often. Especially, I'm not following him, right?
Secret juice.
Yeah.
That's all he talks about. Yeah. Do you think he looks like he might have had a bit of secret juice over the years?
I don't know. Dude's a physical specimen, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding, of course. I'm not making those wild accusations. How do you break him down as a fighter?
I take the fight to him. I make him uncomfortable. I have a lot of weapons at my disposal, and I'm going to confuse him with them. I'm going to hurt him from every angle. And I don't think he likes being cornered like that. I don't think he likes fights being taken to him.
All right, if you like to bet on fights and you need help picking winners, then you got to go to premierfightpicks.com, which is owned and operated by Bardia Helmi, who is a top combat sports bettor and analyst with an all-time 70% strike rate, publicly tracked over 5 years. Bardia has been on an absolute roll lately, profiting on the previous 16 out of 19 UFC events, including the last 3 UFC pay-per-views in a row. And with Volkanovski versus Topuria coming up on a stacked card this weekend, and 8 events scheduled throughout the next 2 months, now is the perfect time to sign up. Bardia is offering 1 week, monthly and yearly subscriptions to get you in on the best MMA bets, quick picks and analysis. There is currently a record 10 bets posted for UFC 298, including underdogs and a big play on the highly anticipated main event. In addition, there is already a future bet posted for next weekend's UFC Fight Night, Moreno versus Royval 2. Sign up now to view all of that content and more. Lastly, follow Bardia on Instagram at Premier Fight Picks and Twitter at PFP Handicapping for access to free bets, analysis and fight breakdowns. You two have got a similar opponent in Marvin Vettori. When you fought Marvin, that was one of your best performances. I thought that was a masterclass. That was some of the best technical striking we've seen in the UFC. His fight didn't go his way. he does get hit quite a bit, but he seems like he's got an incredible chin. What is the approach going into this one? You're just going to go out and just take, obviously, fight smart, but you're going to take it to him, as you said?
Like, the idea is to not be where he's hitting.
Yep.
And just to hit him. 15 minutes, if that's what it takes. Just try and really open up his head.
Who would you rather get a win over at this point? And don't take this the wrong way, please. Israel Adesanya or Dricus du Plessis?
Mate, honestly, Costa. That's who I want to beat.
Yep.
That's all I'm focusing on right now. He's the only guy in my crosshairs right now. I'll smash anybody else afterwards, but he's the only guy I have it out for right now.
All right, so by the time you get through Costa, who do you think is the champion? Do you think the belt's going to change hands?
Probably. Who knows? Like, it's such a crazy time at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, anybody could be champ next. It's crazy.
You've been here for what, 2 weeks, you say?
They're 10 days.
Yeah. What do you think? This is where I live, Anaheim. What do you make of it?
I came when it was raining.
It's been pissing it down.
And it was, like, I didn't even know where I was, to be honest. And then it all cleared up and it was beautiful. Yeah, it was really beautiful.
No, we're having a new roof put on my house at the minute because the rain just destroyed it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, mate. It's costing me an absolute fortune. Do you like it out here? You like fighting in America?
Yeah, I do. I like it. It's, I don't know, it's good. I feel like a conqueror. Like I'm going someplace to do some work and go home. Take the spoils of war back home.
You and Volk, main and co-main. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal for Australia.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that, Australian mixed martial artists have like the 2 top spots on a pay-per-view card overseas. It's pretty unreal.
Yeah. No, it is. You've been there, done it all in this sport. I mean, obviously you still want to be a champion again. How long do you think you'll fight for, Rob? How many more years do you think we've...
36. That's
really?
That's the age I've given myself. I've kind of told myself.
When did you set that?
A few years ago now.
Really?
Yeah.
And why 36?
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it'll be a good time to hang up the gloves and it'll be, like I still have time to outrun my kids at the park, sort of thing.
Yeah. I couldn't do that now. 36, you'll still be a young man there. Have you thought about life post-fighting?
I have a gym.
Yeah,
I have a gym, Gracie's Meat and Grange. Shout out to you guys there. But yeah, I don't know, like I think 36 gives you enough of everything to just, world's my oyster sort of thing.
Yeah. If there was another career that you could see yourself getting into, what would that be? Nothing to do with fighting?
Mate, it would have been NRL.
Right, okay.
Rugby league, yeah.
Bit of rugby player back in the day?
Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah. This weekend, Paulo Costa, how does it end?
Mate, I'm going to switch him off.
Really?
Mate, that's what I'm going for. I'm only headhunting.
I'm not sure if that's a smart thing to say, though. Typically, an analyst would say, don't headhunt.
I'll kick him in the body once.
Kick him in the body once, go for the head. Rob, you're the man. Always love watching you perform. All the best this weekend.
Thanks, Mike. Take it easy.
Cheers, buddy.